Fuchs in the house on a Sunday evening. I call up, do a video. What the heck? A couple movies that are kind of like Midnight Madness, cult classic, or attempting to be cult classics. One movie's a spaghetti western. So, uh, first one I'm going to go with is 1990 Bronx Warriors, made in 1982. Um, So again, a midnight classic cult movie. I don't think it made it to the level uh, that it needed to. Um, Basically, gangs run the Bronx, um, and it's just it's one of those movies that again, if it's midnight or something, and you're like, yeah, what to watch? I don't want to watch a regular type movie. Right, something to just occupy your time. Cheesy kind of the way it works out. So it just doesn't make it to where it could be a full cult classic movie. A couple actors in the movie, Vic Morrow, who I remember seeing that guy, and I was like trying to remember what he played on, and looking at the credits, he was the dad in the original Bad News Bear that was the coach of the other team in the finals. And I was like, I knew there was some. I was like, where did I recognize this guy from? And so that caught me off. And thing is, he died in 1982 when this movie. He made the movie, and he died that same year. And then Fred Williamson, black actor, who was a football player for the Oakland Raiders and Kansas City Chiefs. He's one of the first actors to do black exploitation movies. He's still doing movies today. Coming out with something called Beyond Control just recently. He just finished up, but he's still active in the acting industry. But in the 70s, he did a lot of the it would be like Shaft type movies, but I guess you want to say lower budget movies. But yeah, he's still active and going. And like I say, it's one of those movies that for the 1990 Bronx Warriors that it just looking to watch something. It's something there to do at late night. And then I did a spaghetti western, which this I enjoyed. And again, it's one of these movies. It's like, what's the title? Title I knew is Gun for 100 Graves, and then it was called Pistol for 100 Coffins, and then it's in Italian, which I just wasn't gonna. It would have been entertained. I guess I should have gave it a shot, see if how I butchered that. The actor in that movie, Peter Lee Lawrence, the lead actor, he ended up kind of doing the good guy role for some of the spaghetti westerns, but he died at the age of 30. And I guess he was in. I'm gonna miss. It's one of the. I want to say Fistful of Dollars was one of his first roles, where he was the actor in that movie. But he did a bunch of spaghetti westerns, and I enjoyed this. It kind of had the Clint Eastwood, man with no name kind of storyline. If you watched it, it's somewhat similar, but it was a good movie. Another actor in there was John Ireland, and one of those people that's like, yeah, what was he in? And found out that he was Johnny Ringo in the original gunfight at the OK Corral with Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas. He was Johnny Ringo. So he did a lot of those kind of roles, and what do you want to say? Westerns were one of his, but a 50s actor was, I think, his main time frame, or when he was at the top of his game. So those are the movies that I went with, and hope everybody has a good upcoming week, and take it easy out there.